All right, so I finally made it out off the reef. First cast. Boom. My first rockfish of the day, and a beauty it is, but it's got to go back. You know the deal. All right, so we're anchored up today, just on the reef, just before we get to the deeper water. Threw the anchor out. I'll tell you, every time I throw the anchor out, I always wonder, am I ever going to see it again? It's kind of one of those deals. We've lost a couple over the years, but hopefully we'll be able to get her back. It's a little choppy, a little windy, and a little cold, but I really wanted to go fishing today, so here we are. So probably, let's see, about 30 feet of water, but just there's a drop off right behind the boat. I put out a chum bag. I've got a half-ounce jig and using some shrimp right now, and then also going to try some cut bait. I got some cut belly. So give it a shot, see what happens. I picked up one strawberry grouper that's about that big so far, so but nobody else is out here, so I don't know what that tells me. It either tells me I'm really, really smart, smarter than the average bear, or not a good idea to be out here in the first place. We'll see how it turns out. Apparently I'm in the land of the rockfish. This is like number 2. I mean, this tells me a lot of live bottom down there, but also a lot of stuff to get hooked on. What I was really hoping for is some snapper. We'll keep hitting it. We'll see what goes on here. We got a lot of chum going on. I'm going to cut up some chunks and just kind of throw them out there and see if we can get something on the chum slick. So let's see what happens. In the land of strawberry grouper. All right, so this time I'm going to tell you, circle hook did the exact job that it was supposed to do. So, okay. You didn't swallow it. That's good. These are very pretty little fish. When I say little, I mean little. Most of them are little. I've got a big one that I had mounted, but they're absolutely gorgeous fish. But he's got to go back. We call them strawberry grouper. I think there's a more technical, more scientific name, but we call them strawberry grouper. So now that leaves me like, what do we got here? Where are we? It's a new spot I'm trying today, so let's see if we can attract anything else other than those. If not, we got to move. Yep, I got something. Got something. I think we got something. I don't know what. Oh my goodness. This must be strawberry grouper land down there. Holy moly. Another one. So lots of strawberries. Looks like he left me my bait. I bet you the bottom's covered with these guys. I'll take a bigger one. Not sure if there's even a season for those guys or not. I'd much rather be in Muttonville, but I'm not. I think it's gonna be one of those deals where we run out of chum, then I'm just gonna immediately go someplace else. It's kind of weird too. As soon as I put it out there, it was like, boom, immediate. What to do? Nope, nothing that time. But I think they stole the bait. Sure enough. So was trying to fish with the jig, a half-ounce. It wasn't enough weight. So now I've got a 2-ounce split slider sinker, little tiny swivel, and then it is attached to about 3 feet to a circle hook that's snelled. And so this is able to keep the bottom, so this has been pretty good so far, but pretty dicey. It's a little rough. I may head in if this keeps up, if I'm not gonna get any real fish, so we'll see how it goes. Wanted to show you what I was fishing with. All right, so you can see I'm fishing at the back of the boat, anchored up. And oops, just got a nice hit. Just got a little tap, but not big fish. That's the problem. I'm in some kind of a nursery land. Yep, just tap, tap, tap. You know what I'm looking for. I'm looking for that one that just kind of boom. I'm in a really good spot too. Lost him. See, if that would have been a J hook, I would have had him. Trying to fish some of the bigger shrimp that I have for this particular fishery here. And just kind of waiting for something halfway decent to come into the chum slick. So all I'm doing with this circle hook now is just taking the shrimp, going underneath the horn. Make sure you avoid the dark spot. That's his brain. You'll kill him immediately. But if you do it just right, then he'll just jump just like that. And when he's down there, he's jumping around. Looks pretty juicy. All right, come on, shrimp. Go get them. I'm beginning to think that maybe there's no mutton snapper here. I have to go in a little bit. Pop, just immediately, pop. But small fish. What to do, the dilemma. Do I wait, see if the chum does its job and brings in something bigger, or because there's a time constraint, do I get out of here? Head inshore a little bit and get into maybe some shallower water. All right, fish on, I think. Oh, did I lose him? Oh, I think I lost him. No, there's something. Again, small fish. Ah, it's a grunt. Now I'm in grunt land. Start seeing grunts, it's probably time to go. Little disappointed there. Also, you notice how it's getting rocky and bumpy? All right, so if you were in my position right now, what would you do? Would you stay and push on and hope for the best? Or would you say, okay, time to go? What do you think? What do you think? You were fishing with me right now and we were having this conversation. What would you say? I'd be like, hey, Mickey, Frank, what do you think we should do? Should we stay or should we go? I know which way I'm leaning. All right, decision has been made. Anchor has been pulled. Getting the heck out of here. I'm gonna get into some shallower water. Hopefully there's some muttons in there. Now with, the storms have been coming through, the cold fronts have been coming through. So maybe we can find a spot where the muttons have been hanging. They're hanging someplace, so. All right, follow me, let's go see what we can do. We're gonna take off and get into some different or better, hopefully better water. Just pulled up to like a patch reef. Didn't even anchor, just threw out a little shrimp. First cast, nice little mackerel. And he hit that thing hard. Pretty cool. All right, man, we're getting fish already, see? Just gotta move. When it doesn't work, you gotta move. Now my dilemma is do I anchor around this patch reef or what? Or is this guy an anomaly? There we go. He's a baby one, but gave a good fight on this little rod. And let me tell you something. He's got some teeth. Some real teeth. Like, I don't want to get chomped by that dude. Look at those teeth on this little fish. So I'm lucky that I got him without wire. So that was cool. So there are fish here in the area. Now we just got to figure out what to do. Do we anchor and kind of fish this area? I think I'm going to do that. I think I'm going to like go adjacent to the patch reef, anchor, and then just kind of fish that along there. Just see how it goes. Let's see what happens. I mean, could be great, could be nothing, and we just move again. Just anchored up and first cast with a live shrimp. It's got me something halfway decent. I'm pretty sure it's going to be a porgy, but not sure. Oh, it's a mutton. Ha! Not a bad size. Well, he's not the greatest size, but guess what I did today? I brought a net. Voila! Ta-da! First mutton of the day. Would appreciate a keeper next time, but hey, not bad. That's the way to start it. Get it going. Need a little bit bigger, but mutton nonetheless. And I always like to see them when you see them on the patch reef. Then you know, hey, there's going to be more than one. There we go. First decent fish of the day. Let him go. And he hit that thing like immediately as soon as I dropped it in the water. So, just FYI, I did put out a chum bag. So got that going. Did anchor up right next to the reef. So like I am just on the edge of it. I don't know if you can see the rocks there, but I mean, I'm in about 6 to 8 feet of water. Actually, probably about 8 to 10 feet of water. And I just anchored it right alongside on the sand. The chum is going over into the patch reef. And I am just off on the side. So we'll see how it goes. This is so far so good. It's fun. Cool. Now we just need the big boy. Small piece of shrimp on the jig, toss it out. I'm also going to throw out, a big ballyhoo, just for the heck of it, and see if we can pick up anything on the ballyhoo. That'd be fun. Oh no. He tried to go. Tried to rock it. Oh, it's a nice yellowtail. Dude, I can't believe you tried to rock it. You gotta be kidding me. Nice little tail, heading back. Still looking for that keeper mutton. Where are you? I've not seen the keeper mutton for a while. All right, so here's the dilemma. It's really not a dilemma, but it's frayed a little bit. I'm using 15-pound fluorocarbon, so I don't want to, but I have to. I've gotta re-rig it because it is frayed. You don't want to lose that big one because of the fray. So yeah, don't be that fisher person that's like, I'll do it next cast, and then you wind up big fish on, and then you lose it because of that frayed line. So it takes a couple of seconds, but double uni, quick, easy, trim the tag, back in action. Just like that, we're fishing again. Missed him. How do you miss him? How in the world did I miss him? Oh, it's a huge blue claw crab. Swimming. Holy. If he gets anywhere near us, I'm gonna grab him with the net. Man, he's a monster blue claw. I don't think I've ever seen a blue claw crab swimming in the ocean. We get him in the bay, but not in the ocean. Pretty much staying, he's about 35 feet away. Oh man. About 35, he saw the boat and went down. That would have been a catch. Elizabeth would have freaked out over that. That's like her favorite in the whole wide world. Crabs. Blue claw crabs. Loves them. Tell you what, it's a lot calmer inshore here today than it was out there. It was a little rough. It wasn't pleasant. Would have been catching fish. I would have gladly put up with it. But to get your butt kicked and not catch anything is like, nah. I got both. I got shrimp on one side, got ballyhoo on the other side, fishing off the back. And I just remembered I've got to put on sunblock because if I don't, Elizabeth's going to kill me. It's the first thing she looks for when I get home, see if I'm burnt. So let me go do that. I'm going to leave both of these rods sitting here. You guys don't mind, kind of keep an eye on them. And yeah, we'll see. Whoop, that one's getting hit. Seriously, dude? I got to put sunblock on. Yep, stole it. Stole the bait. I'm all sunblocked up. What do you think? Makes me look beautiful. Beautiful, right? All right. Something's going on with this big rod. I'm not sure. I think I might just be hooked on the bottom. So we're going to find out. So here's interesting. I had a whole ballyhoo on here. That's how it came back. These Cast King reels, they have been holding up magnificently. So I got a little pushback when I first did a review on them, but I could not find anything wrong with them. And these things they've been great. Smooth, no maintenance free, waterproof. I mean, I just rinse them off when I get back. Sometimes I spray them with a little bit of oil, but that's it. I don't know. I know, you get loyal to a brand. I'm cool with that. But when the brand changes and they don't make the parts like they used to, and the reel starts stripping and falling apart, and I'm sitting there ordering parts and changing gears, it's time to move to a different brand, and that's kind of what I did. I'm sitting here trying to catch ballyhoo. I thought I had one. Instead, I got a leather jack. Or a leather jacket, whatever the hell you want to call it. These things, stay away. They look pretty, they look shiny, but they sting like hell. I mean, they hurt. Leather jacks, get out of here, man. Get away from me. I don't know what useful purpose they serve. But I got stung by one once because I grabbed them. I didn't know what it was. It hurt for a very long time. So I'm going to say on that subject. Don't be fooled. So nothing I like better than to be out here fishing alone, nice and quiet, find a spot, than to have a boat come up out of this entire ocean. And these guys like came straight up. Is courtesy dead or what? Incredible. They see one other boat out here and they go straight for that boat. Straight for me. Incredible. Out of all this ocean, they got a fish here. Nice porgy. Ooh. These little porgies can fight. Go, porgy, go. Nice. I'm really enjoying the patch reef this year. There you go, nice little porgy. I gotta admit, I don't do that kind of stuff. I mean, if I see a boat, first of all, if you're out and you're on a wreck, I get it. But if you're in an ocean full of nothing, absolutely nothing here, and they see you fishing and to pull up right next to you is like, how rude is that? Do you really think you're just gonna just like start catching fish? I don't know. I just don't get it. Personally, would never do that. Not my thing. Maybe if you're desperate for a fish. Even if you pull up to somebody who is theoretically, let's just say they're catching fish. That doesn't mean you are, right? You don't know what they're using for bait. You don't know what the tactic is. It's just kind of, I don't know. To me, it's just rude. All right, I know. I'm being grouchy. I'm being grouchy. Usually Elizabeth's the only one who has to put up with that, but today you guys are. All right, I'm back to catching. So I got a couple of ballyhoo. I think I got 3 or 4. I got a live one out on the grass in hopes of a mutton coming by. And then I'm back to doing the shrimp with the small jig. Here's what happened. I got cut off and I lost all of the 15-pound fluorocarbon. So now I got 40-pound clear. It's a lot heavier, of course. So when I get back home, I'm gonna re-rig this again with an FG knot and do the 15-pound again and take the 15-pound fluorocarbon with me next time. So we don't have the same problem. So anyway, so much for that. Man, I nudged it just a little bit and something whacked it. Oh, you know what? These yellowtail, when they hit, they slam this thing. It's a small yellowtail, but he hit it like as if you're like he's a real fish. Like that's it. But I just find it weird that he hits so hard. All right, I'm just about running out of the chum. So here's another little trick I've been learning lately. I don't use a whole chum bag anymore. I break that block in half and use half at a time. If I don't catch anything by the time that half a block is gone, it's time to move. But this has been pretty productive. I got tons of ballyhoo behind me. What I need is a mutton behind me. So the action's been a little slow. So I got 2 rods out. One's got a shrimp on it. One's got a live ballyhoo. And Elizabeth made me some tuna salad apropos. And gonna take a little break and do just that. Have a little tuna salad. Oh, there she is now. Gonna have a little lunch. And then we don't get a bite by the time lunch is over. Scramming out of here. Good. It's been tough today. Working for these fish. Well, it's getting close to bewitching hour. I'm going to probably stop off one more spot. But that first cast, got a mutton, and then after that, kaputskis. So, going to hit one more spot on the way back, and then get on back. So follow me over to the next spot. Let's see if we can do any better real quick. And something's going to have to happen quick. The whole crap full of freaking balloons. Nice. When are people going to learn not to do this? Look at this. 4 freaking balloons. You're very sweet. All right, so not exactly a stellar day, although it was just great being out here, as always. But, we picked up some, got a couple here, a couple there. Got a little Cero mackerel, and we got that mutton, but a couple of a porgy or 2. Nothing crazy, but still a decent day out in the water. So we're gonna head back. It's a little after 5-ish, and I think the sundown is like 6. So gonna head back and clean up the boat and get ready for the next trip. Should we stay or should we go? So do not get fooled. Oh, had a horsefly try to bite me. It's a rough day out here today. It's crazy, man. Just crazy.